Saturday, 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 Saturday. Yeah, thank you, Nikki. Nikki was telling me there's a warning up on my screen of my phone. What great! I love that. That was really crashing into it, wasn't it? I'm really very pleased. Hello, evening, Steve. Evening, the Void. How are you? Saturday night, thumb twiddling battles in Rome. I think. Nicola's pulling guilty faces. I don't want to make her feel too bad about it. I mean, it's fine. It's just it's ruined the stream. But apart from that, it's fine. It's not a problem. No, it's not a problem. Stop it. No, I don't mind. Right, the issue I've got is I need to get them over safely. So I think I need a boat here. And I'm gonna send both lots of these guys over. This is where the fight back starts. I'm taking back. Ultimately I want to take back Rome. I'd like to play long enough tonight to make some progress in that particular arena. Okay, just make sure I'm bringing down some forces there. Fine. I am. You're going in. Does that mean I can? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That was the wrong thing to do. I want to do that. And I'm going to acquire some veteran legionaries up here. Only one lot. Okay, that'll do. And then I'm going to end the turn. I don't mind it. Do you mind? I don't mind. I don't mind. Do you? I don't mind. I don't mind if you don't mind. Hello, Steve. I hope you're okay, buddy. Oh, this one's going out to Steve. Big shout out to Steve there in the chat. I'm not sure if this time of day whether my pattern is going to be really, really bad, or is this the most genius move I've ever made in my entire life. Tell you what I have got. No, that way. Slush puppet. It's disgusting. It tastes what I reckon, like, if you mixed sweaty pants and socks, squeezed them out, I think that's what it would taste like. Doesn't taste as raspberry as it used to when I was a kid. Banditry. Right, I know we're in the red, but it's fine. No need to call the bank manager just yet.
None shall pass. Get the blockade set up. It is an honor forming a blockade.
There we go. Let's get rid of their any possible resistance we're going to face. We'll just walk in and take it, I think. That should be the case, and there you go. That's alright, my bloody navy. It's not Vimto. I've got some Vimto in the fridge, though. Fear not, Steve. There is Vimto in the fridge. There we go. Get them on land. Get them moving.
Waiting for more orders.
See if we can't mend what we have broken. Yeah, can do that. And then we can end the turn again, because there ain't much. Oh yeah, no. I've got to do my man, haven't I? I've got to do up my man. Should I probably put the microphone where I'm talking tonight rather than where I
Yes.
There we go. Well done, excuse me. So he's riding out to meet the Pictones that may or may not be attacking LOL. Not its real name. Ah. That's a bit more of an issue. Okay. I see they know their judo. And unfortunately, I think they know it well.
A treaty between us would please.
No.
I struggle to see wisdom in this decision.
I do.
I fear this could lead to misunderstandings and
I'm
discontent.
gonna fight you. Oh dear. That is a reverse of what I wanted to happen. Oh yeah, my admiral. He was a good admiral. He was a good admiral. So as soon as I take Lilybeam, I lose Lilybeam. Back to Lilybeam then. Still, it's an opportunity to take on one of their big armies. I suspect that army will come out to meet me. It's my honourable death. Where's that? Okay, where's that? My goodness. My goodness, goodness, goodness. Right. I have an army I can send to take on those ghoulish ghouls. And also I've got my spy down here, so I may be able to sabotage the army. 35%? Yay! Good. There we go. That's that started. Long way to go till we engage the Pictones. But we're coming the right way if they come a land. I think Carthage were okay in terms of the city. We should have a large enough garrison to take them on. But for now, back to where we came from. Yeah, no, we're going to need to besiege it. I would thought they're going to come out though. Okay, with that, I will upgrade my general. There we go. Who I hope is going to bring me a victory in Morocco. And let's see. Experienced archer. Even though I've got no archers. Enter. Let's see. Let's see. My settlements at present are not prosperous. My settlements were doing very well when I still controlled Rome, but I've been fighting a rearguard action where I've militarised pretty much everything I own. Which means that as I capture settlements, I should get more prosperous, but unfortunately, because I've been on a military footing, I haven't got as much trade going through my ports as I need. But that's something I'll rectify as we walk up through Rome. I'm very confident. Sorry, as we up through the Italian peninsula. Oh look, they legged it. Okay, I've got a research slot available. Okay. Land reclamation or common currency. Common currency.
We hunger. Besieging settlement. We take this settlement for Rome.
Yeah, that looks against my favour, but we'll see.
At your command. We still have
Just cover them off. That's fine. Right.
for Rome.
Oh, that's so heavily weighted in my favour. I'd be a fool not to take it.
Ready for battle.
That's better. Off to Syracuse we go. I've got no allies.
Your people will long remember
They've
your
got no
name.
allies. Screw it. Advance Australia Fair. There's a real mix of tribes down here now, which is good. But I've actually got, touch wood, a foothold back on, well, I mean it's Sicily, but it's near enough. What's he been up to? When the rabble speaks, the leadership must listen. The people call for purity in their politicians. an end to the lining of the pockets at the cost of Rome's glory. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to placate the people because I'm a coward. And nothing scares me more than the people. Bloody scary rabble. Have you seen them down they were all down in Leap today, all the people. I discussed it with my wife and we're pretty sure they shouldn't have been down the Leap. We think the people have been naughty. Did I tell you, Steve? Did I tell you? I don't know. I can't remember if I told you via textual conversation that there was someone in my feed just happily posting pictures of them and their backdoor barbecue for all their friends. I thought, I mean, I get it. You're young. You know, you're young. You sort of think you're invincible. You don't think it matters. So you're breaking the rules. You're having a backyard barbecue. Don't put it on Instagram. That's just silly. That's just like advertising that you're a bastard. Well, yeah, I don't even think it's that they believe what they read in the papers this week. I think it's they didn't read exactly what it is that's going on and sort of got it into their heads that somehow it's all over and they're free to go out. It's really weird response. I had a bad day today. Didn't enjoy it today at all. Felt very locked down. That's why it's nice doing this, to be honest with you. I'm glad someone reminded me that it was a thing I can do. Yeah, I think that's exactly it. And a little bit of sort of Facebook sentiment, and that's sort of got it in people's heads that it's all over. Which, to be fair, I wouldn't put it past Johnson for it to be all over by the time he finishes his speech on Monday or Sunday, whenever it is.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Okay, so that's Legionaries at the back, Spearmen at the front. Okay, I like that. Let's go. Okay, and we're going to go out and meet them. I'm not giving them the chance to come at me. You go down there. Keep moving forward. Okay, and what we're going to do is once they...
Legionaries! At speed! Ready and waiting! Advance at speed!
Right, let's take out their... see if we can't take out heavy spear infantry. I'm going to regret that, aren't I? But I really want to take their general out. Okay, they're engaging. It's a matter of whether we can take the onslaught. Very worried here. I think my general is in trouble. In fact, let's send these guys up to help my general straight away. Oh dear, mate. Oh well, they're not fighting, which probably doesn't help. That is not good. So it's a big fight here. I made my men dismount just so they're more effective warriors. We shall see what we shall see there, though. Alright, no, they're making some inroads. Okay, Right, we've got one of them breaking. It's a fucking relief, to be honest with you. This is looking ugly.
Romans ready for duty.
Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble.
Velites! Missile infantry at your command.
Well, maybe it was right. Maybe I am mismatched against these guys because they are giving me a bloody horrible time.
Orders understood.
Tastes like butts. Yuck. I don't like it.
Legionaries, let's charge. Back, withdraw.
Good yet. Let's see how many of them. Oh my god, that was a carve up, wasn't it?
Missile infantry ready. Let's charge. Sons of Mars.
Okay, so there's a fight back of sorts going on here. And it's my veteran legionaries, really, that are leading the fight back. Not surprisingly, they're quite
As you command.
robust units.
Melee infantry ready. To engage.
Oh. Sorry about that. It is a painful battle to watch, but don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. There's another unit. Let's see, still 58 of them. And now we collapse down into these guys.
Commander, we charge. Ready. Get it for glory.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're all okay here. How are you?
Advance.
Okay, we're all right. We can do this. We can do this, boys. Don't worry, boys. We got this. We can do this, boys. Maybe. Maybe. Baby. Those naked warriors are actually a bit of a problem. Right, let's bring you back up here. Let's bring you back up here. It's okay, you ran away as long as you come back. Another unit breaking.
General. Hack them down.
Another unit breaking.
Spearmen at the ready. Velites. Proud Romans all.
Not many of their prime. It's a problem though, they're just standing there watching. Once they join,
General. Attack their position. Romans ready for duty. Legionaries.
this is going to get messy.
Charge. Ready and waiting.
The general's down, damn it.
Commander, engage! Velites! Missiles awaiting targets!
Let's see. This is really touch and go. It's like this is his best unit. I've got very few men left. We'll see how we do against them. But I'm not holding my breath here. But it does mean that we don't have to do that much in terms of come back and fight them. We know their weaknesses. We know what troop types they're really weak against. They hate our veteran legionaries. I mean, you know, those guys are still in there when it should be a bit of a walkover, but oh no, we're all routing now. That was very close though. There's no shame in that. No shame in that at all. So they had a reasonable numerical advantage over us, and we still won. That's all right though, isn't it? Got to be pleased with that, boy. Does make my ears sweat when it gets stressful though. I don't know if that's normal. Oh, don't. It should have arrived today. So, I'm assuming Monday. But I know that, like Royal Mail, Nikki told me that Royal Mail have made some changes to what they deliver on a Saturday. So, I don't know. But yeah, still not here. The replacement. So, and I'm not holding my breath for that to work, to be honest with you. I think I really am regretting not going to Crucial, to be honest. Mr. Memory were always very reliable in the past, but I don't know. I get a very weird feeling about them. We'll see. Maybe it'll be it. Well, maybe it'll be here on Monday. I mean, I'm just about coping with this. I think the problem is, it's like I think these load times are quite slow because of. So it'd be nice for them to be a bit quicker, just because it's like this is always a really weird sort of filler part of the stream where there's nothing to talk about on the screen at all. So, you know, most of the time the chat is empty, so there's no one to bounce off in the chat. So it's sitting there trying to think of things to say. I think Mr. Memory might have forgotten how to be reliable, to be honest with you. I haven't yet dropped the I really wish I'd gone to Crucial in my email correspondence with them though, but I will do on Monday if it doesn't work. I think if it doesn't work on Monday, it's a refund, and then it's off to Crucial really for the upgrade. But solid state. It's yeah. It's the thing is, the only thing that isn't, because I knew what I wanted to buy when I bought this laptop, and I knew the price range that I wanted to be in, and the only thing that was low, what I would consider to be low spec on the laptop was the RAM, because it only comes as standard with 8 gig, and where I bought it from doesn't really offer upgrades. They're not that clever. So I always bought it with upgrading the RAM in mind. So, cause it's got a great graphics card in it, and it's got a decent hard drive. It's, you know, it's an i5, but it's a newer i5, if you know what I mean. So, right, that's fine. We go back, lick our wounds, come back bigger and stronger. Spinning rust. That's why it's so nice and thin. Also, I love the fact they don't come with CD drives anymore. I don't know why that pleases me so much, but it does. Okay. Let's fight. Bring it on, boy. I am quite confident with this fight, to be honest with you. I think I have far superior troops to these guys. They might have 600 in reserve, but I don't think they're going to be any match for my veteran troops. Fighty, fighty, fight, fight. I definitely think this is the time of night when the big streamers are out. I don't think there's much of an audience for sort of my sort of content at this time of night. Mind you, I'll be hopefully if Limmy's on later, I'll be watching Limmy. Okay, so I'm going to group these guys up. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, I've got mobile cavalry, which is handy, of course. Sorry, mobile artillery, which is useful. My orders are... Let's get fighting! Let them come on to us. Make sure they run away when they're attacked. And now, let's use our downhill advantage. Don't remember asking you to run, my friends, but there you are. And again, let's get them closer. I'm going to get close enough for them to start to engage, so I can bring these guys out to the flank here. Okay. I'm not blessed with tons and tons of cavalry in this. Okay. Let's bring our spears forward to meet their spears. So they've got my spearmen to worry about, and then my veterans sat behind there. Kind of okay-ish there. Okay, good. We've broken their heavy horses, I think. We've broken their foot. No, no, no. No, they were just wavering. Thank you, mate. It's I think it's patience, isn't it? You know, is the name of the game. It's quite funny because it's gamified so heavily. It kind of puts pressure on you to do it, but they want you to get to 50 and maintain an average of 3 viewers for you to become an affiliate and to allow you to monetize your stream, which is ultimately, you know, I'd like to be able to monetize it, but you know, because I enjoy doing it, love doing it actually, but it's, you know, I'm not here for the art of the thing, you know. Okay, so I've still got plenty of units in reserve, and I have got these horses I can send up here to help my mobile spears out. No relation to Brittany. Because funny.
Orders, my lord. Fire on the enemy. Principes.
Okay, so we're doing alright as far as the fighting front's concerned. We've got plenty of troops in reserve. And we're more than holding our own in the middle there. They're routing against me. They're throwing troops into it, but they're not really getting anywhere, are they? Okay, so they're going to add a few more here. So what I'm going to do is bring these guys to attack down here. Kind of need you to charge into these guys to stop them being a pain. Just about killed them all. Back you come, because you're going to take on these guys. You're going to start throwing spears at them. Princey Peas. My Princey Peas. Come on, Princey Peas, fight! Alright, that's just the mob I'm fighting there. Engage! We can handle the mob, can't we? Right, okay. Bring the last of my... Not last of my rows. Very light. We'll soon see them off. There we go. Seen themselves off. Right. Need to start taking out some of that artillery they've got there. Very good. Very nice. Very good. Still got 2 units in reserve. Let's send them in to start harrying them. Here we go, now we can just fall down on them. I've still got a unit of the veterans I haven't used. Pricey Peas! That's them penned in. Okay, and that's their... I say... their general. Oh, that's not good. I'm glad you've turned up. So we're having a bit of a problem here. Start running these dickheads around the bloody field. In we go.
Romans ready for duty.
What was that? Did he just turn into a hyper pirate from the 5th dimension, or was that my imagination? Arse!
We await your orders. Numidian javelin men. Shut to them.
Pretty sure I saw Numidian javelin men at the Brixton Academy.
We hunger for blood and battle.
Blood and battle. What a perfect dinner. There we go. Now it's kind of shifting in my favour, I think.
Spearmen, ready for orders.
Here we go. Break these guys off. How about this is the last big fight down here now.
Move out!
Not a minute too soon, to be honest with you.
Fall back!
That engagement wasn't perfect. Yeah, I thought they were slightly... But they should be easier to route. Should be. And we've got routing units all over the place now.
Engage! That's for glory! Fight on! Fire on the enemy! General! From charge! On my order!
I really need to... Gotta need to win this because there's no backup for these guys if they lose. I think they're killing at a decent rate, but those guys got ideas of their own. This is definitely the tense part of the battle. So no, spears aren't so effective now. Oh, we're really fighting. 42, 70. I don't think we've quite got enough men to win that one. Which is a shame, because we're routing them all over the field otherwise. It's all got very ragged. I fight funny little battles all over the map now, which is annoying. How are we doing? 8 plays, 51. Tell you what though, they've not routed. Yeah, they have. You would have thought, wouldn't you? Right, these guys are going to be all right. Okay. See, they're eager. The general's alive, and they can't believe the general's alive in a game I'm playing, which is, I think, a little bit rich. It has got a bit yakety sax out there. You're not wrong. I think we're done now, though. Yeah. Yes. And they said it couldn't be done. I think. No one said that, did they? Right, I'm going to have a super quick break now. And then I'll be back. Be no more than 5 minutes. I promise. Honestly. See you in a bit, mate.
something to say? Make a professional podcast with Soundtrap, your one-stop shop for high-quality podcast creation. Our online studio is packed with amazing features, like interactive transcript and direct upload to Spotify. Let your small talk go big. Tap the banner to sign up for free. Awkward silence? Make some noise. Try Soundtrap, your everywhere studio, packed with all you need to create music. Use it on any device, anywhere, with anyone. Music making is in our blood. Tap the banner to sign up for free.
I'm back. You haven't heard any of the things I've said, so I'll start again. Forgot to turn my mic off for one. Turn my mic on even. But I'm having to restart Rome because when I did that earlier, I crashed the game. So there's a lesson for me to be learning there, I think, possibly. Just be careful where I turn it off, especially in my waiting for my tell you what, Steve, do you fancy a bit of trucking? Should we go trucking instead? If I can remember, I know I can remember the keys. Yeah, let's go and have a drive instead. A nice, refreshing drive in the American country. Maybe, if this loads. Might be that this doesn't load and I'm going to have to restart the whole stream. That's exciting. This is where I'm shaking my fist at Mr. Memory. That's from an 8 gig of RAM using Windows 10. It's just not quite enough. Aha. Things are happening. How very exciting. What it is that's happening though, I cannot tell you, I'm afraid. For the screen is black to me. Aha. Here we go. Little bit of trucking. Maybe. Okay. No, I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to quit that because it's doesn't want to let me move my whatnot. So sorry, next time I do that, I'm going to have to change view before I do it. Which is seems an awful pain. I'm going to have to get my shortcut sorted. So back to Rome it is. Back to what I'm used to. You haven't gone off and started watching Stone Roses videos, have you? That'd be an awful thing to do to someone. I genuinely was only trying to be nice last night. Okay. Here we go. Look, you can see the sheen on my forehead. It's definitely getting more pronounced as things get more stressful. Although, with these chilled sounds, it's hard to get too stressed out. It's alright. I'll move it once it captures it. It's just waiting. It's having a little think. It's had a hard time. My poor computer's had a hard time of it the last few minutes, so... There you go. Lovely. Oh, here we go. Loading. We have Rome back. I can't get enough of the little pictures they display between loads, though. They are nice. Very brave going in feet first. And topless, actually. Maybe that's the main thing I think is brave, is going in topless. Don't even like going in water topless, that's not true. I'm not never nude, I don't want anyone to get the wrong impression. I think he dyed his hair, or was he naturally grey? I mean, he must be dyed because he's got a brown moustache. So, of course, stopping in the middle here to have a nice think about what it's doing. Thinking about whether it's doing the right thing by itself and its family and etc. A lot of people went out today, didn't they? I mean, if you went out today, you had a nice day, but people shouldn't be going out, should they? You're staying indoors. I used a chainsaw yesterday and didn't cut off any limbs. Not a single one. Cut a tree down though, I did cut a tree down. Bat Roman. Dig that dude's tattoos. Bit 90s, but I don't know if that'd bother him particularly, to be honest with you. Very popular in the 90s, the tribal tattoo. I was lucky, I only had one and I'm having that covered up, so. Partially covered up. I've got lines and they're winding me up. I've just got the lines. I need the colour. So, you know, feel free to send me £300 or £400 to have it finished off. I never used the camera bookmarks. It's interesting to read about them, but I prefer to range around. I like to leave my view fixed. I like to zip around the field as much as I can. you know, keep on top of stuff as it happens, you know, try and keep it all under control. Here we go. What did we lose? Okay. Fair enough. Right. In turn, I think it was... Yeah, I know my treasury's empty. There's not much I can do about that, is there? Silly message, if anything. Oh god, I've got to refight this one. Oh my lord. Oh well. Done it once, no reason why we shouldn't do it again. Might win it this time. There's a lot of stark naked warriors they've got there. Oh, so their little gentlemen's hanging out. A bit rude. Oh yeah, I took a 10-minute break. You should have put just having a break banner up for me. It's alright, it was a disastrous few minutes. This battle's going to look really familiar to you, being that it's a battle I've already fought and lost because my game crashed.
Sons of Mars.
Which has caused me some
The eyes of the Senate and all
great deal of displeasure.
Swift melee cavalry. Sons of Mars.
Right, I'm not going to do what I did last time with my cavalry because I kind of wasted them.
Velites.
So if I can hold on to them this time round. I'm going to use them. Not on this flank. I'm going to bring these guys up here. I'm going to put all three of them on this flank. I'm going to take out their horses. And I'm going to deploy slightly differently as well. Right, now let them come on to me. No, we've got to stop them because they're going to dive into our men if we don't.
Romans ready for duty. Riders advance. Attack for glory.
There we go. Let them come on to me a little bit more than I did last time. See if I can't hold some reserve back. Let my horses do as much damage as they can. But pull them out. And let them fight again. Trying to move my legionaries up already. Yeah.
Romans ready for duty.
They didn't last as long as I'd have liked them to.
Ready and waiting.
Take their riders out. And then we can dive into their artillery.
By your command.
Get out of the way of the... There we go. Out of the way of the naughty axemen. The naughty spearmen, sorry. Okay, so I want to try and bring them round to start hitting their artillery in the back. But I just can't kill off their bloody cavalry. Okay, so my routed units have recovered. Let's take them out. Their spearmen are going to come and meet us, so I need to get out of the way as quickly as I can once this charge is done. That's it. Just took a few at the back. That's fine. Back into them. There we go. That's better. Come on. Now I can start hitting. Now I can start hitting them from the back. You know, in many ways, this is actually proven to be better than my last attempt. So maybe the PC crash, the game crashing was alright. Was dropping loads of God blimey, 97% over the last 2 minutes. I need to get a LAN cable, don't I? I don't. I need to get a TCP. Alright, where am I? Let's bring these fellas up. Join the fight here. You throw things at them. You throw things at them. You throw things at him. Send the riders back out to take on those artillery dudes. These guys are coming back. These guys are routing. Brilliant.
Forward! Ready. Roma Invicta. Legio
Fantastic.
Spear infantry ready.
Roman Invicta S Club Party.
At your service. Velites. Cut them down. Your orders. Obey. Swift Berry cavalry.
There we go. It's done what we wanted to do.
Orders. Mars aid us. Tribunus.
Oh yes. Oh well, may my game always crash to bring me to a victory like this. It's fantastic. That was a tough old. There we go. Only 747 losses compared to last time, which was much worse. Fantastic. That's shown them a lesson they'll never forget. Taught them a lesson. It's taught them a lesson they'll never forget. Sorry, grammar. I'm learning, slowly and surely. Thank you. I thought so too. I was really pleased with that. But, you know, learnt from the last experience, adapted. That's all you can do. There's no point recruiting spearmen. They're so bloody lousy. Might as well do it myself. But my cavalry was super effective, as my veteran legionaries. I always feel like Saturday's a weird one, isn't it? With no Ian and Kath. I sort of always look forward to 10 o'clock, you know, 'cause it's quite relaxing. Nikki and I both like to listen to the show together. It's a sort of nice thing to do to wind down. It's always weird when they're not on. But I think it's fair to say I'm definitely back into listening to Ian and Kath again. The Pepper Man. Maybe. Spearmint rhinos. Be good if you could recruit those, wouldn't it? Pole dancing rhinos on the battlefield would be a terrifying sight for anyone to see. I mean, they're nasty brutes anyway, rhinos, aren't they? Yeah, but... No, I'm glad I'm listening again. To me, I know you listen to them on podcasts, but I enjoy the immediacy of the live broadcast. And kind of miss that when it's not there, I think. Nicola's agreeing with me, which is nice. I can't hear what she's saying because I've got my... This is almost a two-person stream this evening. It's good. I can turn the camera round. Right. I think I'm going to handle things a little bit differently in Syracuse as well. Yeah, definitely going to call that a very fortunate computer faux pas. Come on. There we go. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get when you mess with me, mate. Yeah, I know. It's. I'm aware I'm in a position of some privilege when it comes to sort of being able to listen to that sort of thing. So, but you know, I exercise it so well. I am not going to attack Syracuse until I have got that other army behind me. So Shakademus there that I could take. Pliers. It's Twin City. Okay, so they came out to me. I mean, I'd still get them lit, but I'm just going to retreat for now. So I can bring both forces forward. Yeah, Pictonis are running away from me. See you later, Pictoni. We're bankrupt. I'm going to make -1 next... Okay. Right. Forward, forward, forward. Forward, forward, forward. What are they giving us? Right, I'm auto-resolving that. Lovely. 75%, I'll take that. Excuse me, yes. Right. There we go. So we're back where we were before the game decided to crash on me, and we're in a better position. So I'm not going to pretend that I'm not happy with that. Military traditions, engines of war, rampart takers. You're going there because we're off to Concetia. Cool. They're all rejuvenating. They're rejuvenating. I'm not going to spend any money this round because I want our coffers to revive themselves. I am going to use this army to go back to Carthage. I I think in terms of North Africa, I think we're killing off our threats quite effectively. So let's take that, because that should be nice and easy now. Yes, I'll take 100% remaining, please. I definitely like it now he's got the Ian and Kath. I like it now he's got the YouTube working for him properly. It's a really enjoyable experience, actually. Okay. Let's see where we are. I think we're at the end of the turn, though. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Oh, no, I've got... Oh, yeah, because I stopped halfway through, didn't I? There we go. And this Legion. The General has got... It's probably, I think it was one of the ones that was making the camp administrator for a laugh the other day, and now it's backfiring on me that he's actually being a very effective general. Right, the fight back towards Rome is on. We've retaken Sicily. It's a cause for celebration. Uh-oh. You know that thing about sometimes like you talk too soon about stuff. That, yeah. Shit. Shit it. Bugger. Right, I'm not putting up with that. We're going to definitely do something about that. And not the way they might think. I am going to take... I'm going to take that other North African force over, and I'm going to use that to retake Lillebaum. Yeah, the bonus cats don't hurt at all. I love that. I love seeing these cats. So you say you're only working 4 days next week. How come? Right. Lillebaum, Lillebaum. Go to Carthage first, and it's...
To your duties, men.
Oh, good lord. I need to spend everything I've got on boats. Lillebaum away. Might split my forces though, and yeah, might split my forces and retake Lillebaum from 2 directions possibly. Let's see. Your workplace is gifted an additional closure day for staff wellness. That sounds lovely. But like all other organisations, they don't make the work any less horrendous or soul-destroying for the sake of staff wellness. But you can give someone a good day off, and you can sit back in your chair and think, "Oh, I had a good idea today, and I've done good for my staff." Probably one of these sods in oh, what do they call them? You know, like the bureaucrats that look after staff. No, I forget the name. That is Christopher Lillebaum, yeah. Of the New Forest Lillebaums.
Ready for orders. Returning to land.
Yeah, why did you go by sea, you weirdo?
Supplies.
I need a champion.
My sword is yours.
Phew, my sword is yours too. Let's keep this between us, eh?
At your command.
Possibly a little pure up.
I want hourly patrols. Fleet reporting.
Oh. Let's go here. Is it still mine?
Easy into port.
Right.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Yes, mate.
Assembling the fleet.
Right, they leave us alone so I can actually grow that fleet a little bit. I need naval power now. No more mucking about. I need naval power. I might stay down in Migdal, see where those Gauls are going. That's what I kind of didn't want to see. That puts paid to my ideas of taking that guy away from Carthage. Infantry, always. I have had so many problems against these guys. Right. Let's make that army stronger.
For battle. Are you ready to serve
There we go.
Rome?
Okay, so that's a decent fighting force. Let's move you
At your command.
over here.
Besieging settlement.
I don't know why they're going by boat either.
Let them cower before Rome.
Okay, let's go again. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? They haven't given you one less day of work. They've given you one less day in which to do your work. And I think that's the thing that's often misunderstood. You know, it's a lovely gesture, but it's not making anyone's life that much easier, is it? There you go. But how do you make work go away? I don't know. Alright, the Lustanti haven't moved on me, which is a bonus. I kind of thought they would. I am surprised. Colour me shocked. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can march up to meet them. I do not have a problem with that at all. Here we go. Da 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 da. I may march out to meet them shortly. I just want to add a few more ships to my navy because I'm... Do you know, I can take them though.
For death and honor.
I couldn't resist. I could not resist.
The sea beckons. Your orders?
Which one's got all the good shit ones? It is this one. Okay, back into dock.
Docking.
Not close enough. Never mind. Lilybone.
Commander.
Pretty straightforward. Take my bird to the ship. You know, I was only listening to Ariel Pink last night.
Ready for battle.
He's a really sort of. I tell you, he reminds me of, like, his look is Kurt Cobain.
To battle.
He's got this really kind of uncanny thing going on.
I am Rome's champion.
5% chance to slaughter him.
By any means.
That's not going to happen, is it? And he's wounded.
Watching over their son.
Let's then turn. So they're not going to walk. They're not going to roll over for me, but I'm not feeling this sort of super harsh pushback at this point. This could happen this evening. You never know. We could get to Rome. I've been listening to, you know, I like listening to the Doughboys. And I don't know if you get the same, but when you listen to a podcast, and there's obviously, like, it used to happen when I used to make them Mom. There'd be topics that would get in under my skin, you'd mention week after week after week. It seems at the moment they've got an obsession with the fact that in the novel of The Godfather, there's this really obsessive amount of detail that goes into how big Sonny's penis was and how he had to have a mistress with a particularly large vagina to facilitate him. And they seem to have mentioned it in every podcast for like the last 4 weeks. They're absolutely fixated on it. It really makes me chuckle.
We hunger for battle.
Where did they go? I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking too much about Sonny Corleone's
Make haste, men.
corn dog. Foolish. Right, where's the Lustani? They're not going anywhere, are they? They just stood there. They just stood there, acting like they're kings of the
Your orders.
part of the world they're in.
Making for port.
Right, let's...
Recruiting more ships for Rome.
More ships, definitely more ships. Let's enter. We are riding out to meet the naughty, naughty Gauls. I'm not going to let them lure me down there though, but I do think I'm going to have to ride out the face of Stanzi sooner or later, or they're going to be joined with some chums. Not happy about that either. But I might have a cheeky and have a go at it in a bit. Maybe while they're weakened, it might be an idea to just sort of jump over the channel there and say, you see Gibraltar? I'm having that. All of it, I'm having it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's not nice. Fair enough. That's a problem. I'm definitely going to have to take it, aren't I?
At your command.
I can get there in one go as well.
We take
Oh,
this
let's have a little
settlement
cheeky.
for
Let's have a little cheeky invade.
Besieging settlement. Let them cower before Rome.
Oh no, I'm not.
To victory. Besieging settlement.
Oh,
Let
fair
them
enough.
cower before Rome.
Fair enough. Let's just do that. Let's do that. I've got some big battles coming up, if I'm not very much mistaken.
Commander.
Right, I'm taking that back.
Besieging settlement. We cannot pass here.
That's mine. Taking that back. I saw it. It's mine now. Kick you in the... There you go. Don't like that, do ya? Yes.
Ready for orders.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I've got so little money. I mean, the thing is, I will be alright once I make my way back up the peninsula, but until then, there's not much I can do. Right. Gonna end the turn. Right, I'm gonna go and have another quick 5 minutes. Yeah, next time you hit the road, please go Dwayne. Or something. Yeah, of course, definitely. Right, I'll have one in a minute. I'm gonna have a quick break again, and then next time we get into the battle, I will try and tell you what stuff means. It's a good point. I never think to be honest with you. Right, see you in a moment. Turns out, Steve, you're in luck. We're going to fight a battle. I'm going to fight it right now, which is very exciting. They decided they want to fight against me. I say, bring it on. The computer's not giving me very good odds, but I don't know. I don't know. These are the guys who kicked my ass out of Spain. But we'll see. We'll see what we see, eh? There is a chance. Right, so these are unit cards. The lines at the bottom, probably self-explanatory, the lines at the bottom tell you how full that unit is. So I have been in a battle with these units, so they haven't had time to replenish. They will, over time, automatically replenish, though, if you're not fighting. And this is just a basic overview of the battle map. So it's a pretty plain, trained battleground we're going on. Slopes slightly to one direction, but doesn't look like there's any significant slope between us. It's going to be a good old carve up. They've got no horse infantry, which is an advantage of horses, though, which is an advantage I've got over them. Okay, so I'm going to order these guys. Whoops. Excuse me, I'm going to order these guys to run away when under attack, because I don't want them injured, and they're not very good fighters, so I'm going to order them to run away. I'm going to walk up with 4 lines of spearmen in front with my veteran legionaries behind, and I'm going to charge up to them as quickly as I can. I want to get straight into the battle with them. They got reinforcements coming, but it's only about... I'm glad you're still here. Hi, Steve. I'm glad they've got reinforcements coming. Bring them on, I say.
Double time.
My wife just made a really looked at the camera and pulled a really funny face like something terrible was happening. I feel a little bit paranoid now. Are they both right? What I'm going to send the horse out to do is kill their reinforcements. Hold on a minute, Steve. What? I know there are problems with streaming in your front room on a Saturday night, and that's I can't expect to hog the dining room on a Saturday night. No matter what Wigfield would have us believe, some mismatches going on here. Wrap them up. Wait for those guys to break before I bring my veterans through. Just don't get tied up with them, because they're heavy melee infantry. I don't really want to fight them with my horses if I can help it. These are much better troops to cut down with my horses. Right, time to reinforce. Right, so that flashing icon means that unit is breaking and the men are going to run away because they're scared, basically. Okay, I have to bring up my last of my legendary okay, I need to close that line so they don't get through to my I want them to try and run through the general if I can. This, when you see the square flag, basically that means it's the general's unit. So these are the rock hurlers that my cavalry is about to overtake. Once I take them out, I'll take these 2 out with them, and then hopefully I'll be able to provide support to my fighting units by hitting the units that are fighting them in the back. They're glowing because they're selected, and the green means they're doing okay. This looks a bit of a mess, but it's not too bad from my point of view. The chevrons, so those chevrons going up into the sky, basically means that those units are gaining experience. So they're becoming more experienced, more useful units because they've been in fights and they're becoming grizzled veterans of war. Okay, I'm going to have to get these guys out of here because I don't want to engage this unit because they are dangerous and they're exhausted, which is useful. They can fight those guys quite happily. Are they all out of... Nope. Okay, let's get my horse over there. This is going okay-ish. I'm breaking the units of theirs that I want and need to break. So, and they're trying to engage my horse now with spearmen. And the idea really is not to let them. I'll group the cavalry together now so it's easier to control. Okay, just straight getting them out of there now. Because what I want is for their spearmen to attack my line again. I am not moving my line. Okay, now, there we go. That's the horse taking on their artillery again. Their rock throwers and the like.
Beginners! Legionaries! Romans ready for duty!
There we go. Got a decent fighting front again. Right, now I can start using my cavalry to start banging into the side of their lines, which is useful. Can attack spearmen when they got their back to you. That's a bit of a problem.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Better than nothing. Go and fight, go on. Crash into them. Normally, a few good cavalry charges can be enough to completely rout an enemy if you're lucky. We need to get them out to a decent distance so they can come back and hit again. And we're going to throw them this time. We're going to throw them into the general and try and break him. If we can break the general, then we can break his men effectively. There we go. I'm just going to leave him in now. Turning into a bit of a bloodbath. So there's only 11. Yeah, there he is. The general. So that's flashing. It means the general's routing. These guys have now routed. Now I bring the rest of my army to turn on these guys. There we go. It should just be a matter of... Let's get the horse in there. Finally break them. There, they are all going there. They're all flashing. They're all breaking, and we've won it. We've won it despite what the auto resolve said. I'm pleased with that because they gave me so many problems in Spain, and that's actually a really decent result against them as far as I'm concerned, so I'm very pleased. It's all going very well still. That's one in the eye for Bricko. Honestly, even back then, who gives a kid a name like Bricko? Call him Breeze Block. It's all going suspiciously well. Absolutely nothing can possibly go wrong from here. Oh, I do like a bit of tasty, tasty hubris. It was a good fight. Cavalry were absolutely essential there because they were causing chaos. Bricko of the Lego Dynasty, that's absolutely right. I'm looking to engage his slightly more dopey brother Duplo. I hope it isn't a mistake getting a foothold back on Spain. I hope I'm not going to live to regret that. But once that legion recovers, they're an impressive fighting force. So, and you can see now in these top cards, like they've got more chevrons than they would have had before, and that's to reflect their increased experience in that last battle. You can see I've decimated their army. They're all but gone. I hate these trust fund Duplos. Come down here in their flash cars and their dumb brains. I definitely think the difficulty level it's on at the moment means I've had to sharpen up my tactics, which I'm really enjoying. Not normally quite as tactically aware. Normally just allow things that you play on the easier levels. You can just let them pile in and sort of go in and watch the fights. But here you got to be a bit more on top of what's happening on the battlefield and respond to it quickly. But I'm not. It's funny. I watch other people play. I don't often take advantage of like pause or slowing it down. I like to play the battles at normal speed if I can and react to things as they're happening, and it makes the game feel more fluid to me. But you know, everyone's got their own way of doing things, haven't they? Whatever works best for you. Ooh, nasty. Always going to feel that. I'd call that a Pyrrhic victory. I'd call that an excellent victory. What I'm going to do though is I will move back and hole up in Tingis. Easier to defend. It's them Pictonis again. Military development has to be. Economic research technology. Oh, there we go. Lovely, good. Excellent. Right. I can go do St. Marshall this time round. Let's get really good boats. That would be a really good thing. Okay, I'm pretty confident about the quality of that fleet now. Take you guys on now very happily. But I've got a bit of sea power now. Bit of British sea power. Remember them?
Commander.
off we go to Italy. And we continue.
We hunger for battle.
Okay. I'm going to give them one more turn. You see these plus signs means that they're replenishing their numbers. So I'm going to let them complete doing that before I go on to Brundisium. Or I might even go and take Neapolis. Do you know, I think I'm going to go for Neapolis next, because that puts me right at Rome's door. And that's not insignificant. I've got less of a beef for the guys who are in Brundisium than I have Neapolis. So Neapolis is my next target. But yeah, that puts a step away from Rome, so that'll get me to tonight's target of taking Rome. Very exciting. It's still weird to me that they're just stood there doing nothing. And all the time they're stood there doing nothing, they're not hurting me. So I'm kind of happy to let them have at it, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so let's level up our general. And let's march towards Neapolis.
Commander. Ready for
A scene of a couple of decent battles as it is, so I'll move my champion up to join that army. Serve as a military trainer. That's military trainer, that's as a shoe you use when you're in the army. Please do try the veal, and don't forget to tip your waitress. Here all week. Now I've got a decent navy. Now we can go ahead and start sinking some ships. Yes.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
It is an honour to serve Rome. You're lucky. Destroyers. What else would I want to be known as? Oh, let's get you anchored up in Carthage. You're right for now. You're okay. You're Latin rebels. You're kind of like Romans, like us. So I'll leave you be for the time being. It's you I'm after. Right. I want to save my money. So I'm not going to spend any money this round. Trying to think if I've got anything. I don't think I have, so off we go. I may be able to turn my attention back to Spain quicker than I thought. Hi Vivo, how are you? Oh, multiplayer campaign? No, it's a solo campaign. Ah, well, that was always good. They were always going to move at some point, weren't they? That's fine. I've got big forces either side of. Lol. Oh, they haven't even taken it. He just sacked it. So yeah, those spinning chevrons means that they've increased in. Where's this? No. They pushed me out of there very quickly, didn't they? Never mind. It was kind of an act of hubris, I think. Oh, don't go and take Migdol. It's just a pain in the bum having to walk up and down. Okay, I'm going to use the auto-resolve to win this for me, because it's in my favour. Kind of. Don't think I'd have taken as many casualties if we played it on the map, but that's my fault. But I think it's time to give, yeah. Mauritania. Really? Really, really, really? There we go. Trying to appease them by making things better. By tearing things down first. Right. Let's deploy my navy. And try and take these guys out. Never fight sea battles because I hate them. Which may or may not be lazy. Excellent. Definitely worth my time investing in that navy. Oh, and I can still have another fight before we go. Need to try and establish dominance in the Mediterranean. Right, and go back home and recover.
Going a port.
Right.
Ready for orders.
Neapolis.
Besieging settlement. We take this settlement for Rome. None
They will almost
escape.
certainly come out at me in the next round. I can feel it in my bones. And I'm suffering attrition, so they kind of want to military training.
Stop that slouching. Commander.
Here we go. Oh no. Here we wait.
Ready for orders.
Oh, of course. Of course, of course. Veteran Marine. Well, yeah, it was. I was doing really well on the early game, and then I suffered quite a reverse on the Italian peninsula. So I'm in fight back mode at the moment, which I'm really enjoying. It's producing quite a lot of really close fights. But yeah, whereas like normally I punch into Gaul quite early on, and I didn't do it on this occasion. And I'm kind of living. I'm living the result of that, unfortunately, which is. Nope, I need backup. Okay, that's all right. We live to fight another day. Oh, I'll take you on one-on-one though.
Yeah.
I'll take you on one-on-one. I think we'll be alright. We'll see. Or will it go horribly wrong for me? Who knows? I think we should be on a reasonably sound footing here. We'll see. But I'm going to line up as I have done before. Have my javelin men withdraw as they start to attack. And then spearmen first, and as they start to break, I'll be putting my legionaries in. Thank you, Steve. Oh, race to the top of that hill then. Race ya.
Immediate gentlemen.
Right, I'm going to try and race to the...
Orders understood.
I'm going to try and race to the top of that, see if we can't get up the top. Actually, let's go there, see where we are by the time we get there. We shall see. Yeah. Maybe we'll get there first, maybe we won't. I don't know. I don't think so. So I'm being a bit faint-heart here. I may live to regret that.
Advance at speed. Forward.
I am sent. You're right. I am sending him forward scouting, in case you wondered.
At speed.
I'm not gonna.
Advance at speed.
I'm not gonna put him into harm's way. Yep. No, not very much cavalry in this army.
We are at your command.
Oh,
General.
that's what you call a cock up. It's all gone wrong for my general. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Come on, General, back way safe.
Understood.
I haven't got a massive problem with this. They're coming downhill at us, but that, you know, such is life. Okay, and chaos ensues. Fine, fine, fine.
Hold Roman call.
You fight there.
Melee infantry at your command.
No, they changed their minds.
Astarte.
That's fine. You guys come here.
Advance at speed.
It's fine. I'm very happy with these matchups. Don't think their naked spearmen are
Principes.
a fair match there. There we go.
Velite.
There we go.
Glory to Rome. Rome is mother to us all.
Oh, that moved very fast, didn't it? Now they're being flanked. But I'm okay. I'm happy with this centre. And what I've got is my general at the back here, and he's done an Amazon Prime for some cavalry, and hopefully they'll be here within less than 24 hours.
Forward.
So far, I am happy enough with how that's going.
Melee troops. Jupiter
No,
gives us strength.
no, they were wavering, they haven't broken.
Principes.
Okay.
Glory to Rome. Velite. Fire on the enemy. Brave Roman to a man.
Oh, let's hit. Yeah, we'll hit you on the side, boys. There we go. They're not going to like that. Centre is just about mine.
Gives us strength. At the double.
Naked spearmen hurling themselves at them,
At your service.
just the way I like them.
At the double.
Run! Kind of giving away their advantage quite quickly there. Surprises me. I don't think I was ever going to win that foot race to the top of that hill though.
Jupiter gives us strength.
I didn't really commit to it. go. Easy, 120 of them.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Chuck them into the centre there, just as they're wavering. That was good timing. That was good timing.
Withdraw! Astarte! To arms! Melee infantry ready! Pack and engage!
Okay. Ugly naked guys are running away in the middle.
Cut them down!
I'm going to go and support.
Brave Romans to a man! Jupiter gives us strength! Double time! Roma invicta! At speed!
Okay, this is good.
Astarte! To arms! Move forward! Brave Romans to a man!
I'm not going to bring my general into play. I want to keep him alive.
Principes!
Okay, so their general's unit is very impressive, as they generally are. As they generally are. It's the general. See, generally, no. Okay.
Proud Romans all!
I mean, it's only going to be the general's unit left soon.
At your service! Brave Romans to a man! Etiam! Commander! Advance! Ready and waiting!
Oh, that did not sound like Brian Blessed. Ready and waiting, flash!
Romans ready for duty! Advance at speed!
Here we go. So their general's in a fair bit of lumber at the moment.
Forward!
Oh, we've got some rallying troops returning, which is fine.
General! Forward! Immediate government! General! Hail!
Oh, bloody hell. It's a long time. Their cavalry took a long time to decide to come back. Okay, so the key thing now is really to beat the general to make the rest of his forces waver. Kind of getting there, but it's a
Principes!
long, slow slog. But it's things yet now we've got some issues. Yeah, their rallying troops really caused us some problems coming back over the top of the hill there. I was starting to feel really good about this battle until then. Yeah, we've got routing troops again up there. I think the Histars they take over will look after themselves. We're generally doing okay-ish. We were doing okay a minute ago. Now we've turned into okay-ish. That's not
Proud Romans all!
what I'm looking for. Turns into one almighty scrap now.
General!
At least they know they're losing. That's good. I think we're going to win the day. But if we do, it won't be by much. Get stuck in.
General!
Could be the final push. Could be. Possibly. They're not massively confident. They know they're losing. Right, so I've just rallied all of my troops to inspire them to fight that bit harder right at the end here.
Romans ready for duty.
There we go, that's their general routed, that's them done. Whoa. That was tense. Problem is, I don't have another force in the area, and now I need to limp back home and lick my wounds. Never mind. Never mind. So, they deployed more than me. I made significantly more kills than they did, which, when I was fighting them before, wasn't necessarily the case. Steve, did I explain to you the spinny things and the... Do you understand a bit more what's going on that battle map now, do you think? It was an uphill battle. The reason I didn't get to the top first is because I bottled it, basically. I didn't line them up to do it, so... But I still won. So... Right, it's getting on. Good. I'm glad it did. Took some very impressive numbers, these guys. Very pleased. Right, I need to get these back though to recover. They were suffering attrition as it was. I'm going to make that my last... I know I said I was going to try and take Rome, but I think it's going to take me a little bit longer than I anticipated. So I've fallen short on my... Because I'm going to end the stream, I think, once we're back into the map. Or end the stream, and I'll carry this on Monday. But I made some good progress. I'm starting to feel a little bit happier about the game now. It all gone really rather horribly wrong, but we're fighting back in significant areas, and we're winning battles that we were losing before, so... That's something. We'll actually be able to call ourselves Rome again before too long with a bit of luck. What I've got to do is be careful not to follow that big win up with a loss. So go back, consolidate my forces. Right, I'll let that close and finish. Thank you very much for watching the stream tonight. I very much appreciate it. That's it for me for this evening, but I will be back online every day during the week at 1:30 for at least a couple of hours. So thank you for watching. See you on Monday.